That's why it's critical that we win this one. Because once we take down the strongest, well-moneyed, most powerful industry in the world, we're going after, well, I'd say let's go after Monsanto.
Yeah!
But I'm sure we can get together and have this discussion at another time to discuss the priorities of our next campaign. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Monica, who's been doing some really extraordinary work about the pipeline, is a champion activist, and is going to tell us about where we are, what we're doing, and the path ahead, and how we win this. So,
where your money is going, because we want to have a lot of transparency about these things, right? Because we don't get that from our politicians. So it's going, half is going to our legal fund, Sane Energy Project, and a group of other groups, environmental groups, and individuals are spearheading this wonderful lawsuit against the Hudson River Parks Trust, which has allowed the easement of the Spectra pipeline just a few blocks away, over there in the West Village. Have you all been to the site? Yes. Yes. Good. You got to see and know your enemy, right? You got to go there. It's pretty intense. So so half of the money is going to this lawsuit, and which is about several things: environmental codes violations that Spectra is doing by allowing this, or Hudson River Parks Trust is allowing by allowing them in. And also blocking the sidewalk there too, which I don't know if you spent some time there. I have. Dogs are getting hit by bikes. It's dangerous out there, you know. It's dangerous. But we're fighting this on many fronts. And then the other half is going to our direct action campaign. So we're having a diversity of tactics, right? We're going all out on this. We believe in putting our bodies on the line. We're going there, we're locking ourselves to construction, we're having daily vigils there on site, we're connecting and talking to the workers there, we're staying on top of the construction. So this is where we are with things right now. So Spectra Pipeline, Spectra Energy is this Texas-based company that is bringing this 16-mile pipeline that's part of a long expansion project. This is our pulse on the web of the veins of the pipelines across America, right? So we have to hit it hard because it's our immediate direct and it's right there in the open target. So Spectra Energy, this Texas company, is bringing this in, bringing fracked gas at high speeds in this 30-inch diameter pipeline, which is a big pipeline, high speeds from the Marcellus Shale in Pennsylvania right here into the West Village and into New York City to be routed into our Con Ed. Only a percentage of that. A lot of that's going to be exported to the highest bidder too, so it's not even going just to us. So if people argue with you that, oh, we need it, we need the energy, well, it's not just for us. It's going elsewhere. So, yeah, so that's coming in. And like Buck was telling you, the Marcellus Shale, the shale rock is naturally highly radioactive. So we have this radon that's being pumped in to our small, poorly ventilated kitchens that we have in New York City, in our tight little island that we're all sharing together, right? It's not very breathable already and highly congested. So imagine being exposed to this radon, and then further down the line, this could be leading to many cases of lung cancer and other things that we don't want to deal with in our city, right? So, yeah, so we're fighting this. And right now where we stand, because of the pressure of the lawsuit, which is kicking ass, and because of the direct action campaign, Spectra's been really like fast-tracking this construction there. They're working day and night. They're closing down a lane of traffic on the West Side Highway nightly, and they're getting all the infrastructure ready. They haven't started drilling yet, but we're thinking that possibly they might be able to finish by the end of October. This site. So this pipeline is going under New Jersey, under Ban, under Jersey City. Jersey City in the house? Yeah! Under Staten Island, under the Hudson River, and then to us. So we're out there every day, and we need your help. And thank you for, you know, giving your money towards this. You know, Bloomberg has put a lot of money towards this. His girlfriend Diana Taylor is on the board of the Hudson River Parks Trust. So, you know, when you talk about being in bed with each other, there you go. They just happened to put, Bloomberg gave a big donation, millions of dollars, to the Whitney Museum. The Whitney Museum, directly across the street, the new, under the High Line, right at the base of it there, is building their new museum. The pipeline is also going right by the kids' park. They're also going to move sanitation department and the FDNY fire department. The boat is right there. And these guys, the fire department, told us that they didn't even know about this pipeline, which is on their state pier, until we got arrested there. And they found about it, read about it in the news. Like, oh, look at that, we're the fire department, and there's a fracked gas pipeline right here on that's our neighbor. So we have to communicate with each other, right? People in the West Village don't know about this, or if they do, a lot of them are pretty resigned. Like, oh yeah, we have gas lines everywhere. No, this is a fracked gas pipeline, very different thing, and it will open us up to many other things. Like already this summer, they're bringing in the Constitution pipeline, the Rockaway Lateral pipeline. Just last Friday at midnight, the HR 2606 legislation went through right under our noses, which allows pipelines to be built in estuaries. So this is what we're fighting with our friends in Rockaway. They're going to start a lawsuit. We got to get there and get mad. But anyway, this will open the door to fracking in New York. We've been keeping them at bay. Cuomo is walking back against the wall, but not fast enough. So if these guys are going to come here, right here in our neighborhood, we have to stop it. We have to shut it down right now and let them know and set a precedent. What they have to say about
it. That's great. And again, these things are not inevitable. They're just, we think they're inevitable because we haven't really been as active as we could have been. But that's changing. And when we win this, when we stop this, and the world becomes a place where fossil fuels are not the leading form of energy, and we're not getting poisoned just to power our lives, and we're not having eminent domain used and people being thrown out of their houses and environments destroyed because, you know, Spectre wants to put a pipeline through their backyards. When all that happens, then we'll be free, I guess. But that's where we're going to be. That's where we have to be, because there are thousands of generations of people who are relying on us. That is our job. They don't get born if we don't do it. So let's get to work. All right, so speaking of working, we're just going to do a couple of questions here. We're going to keep the program.